I'm your sandwich pop, your little sandwich pop. Hello, Sandwich Dad here. You may remember earlier in the summer, I took my family to Denmark. But with all the getting married and wrangling children, I didn't taste every single sandwich they had there, and I missed out on a crucial sandwich. But I did bring back an ingredient that will help me make the sandwich I missed. Can you guess which sandwich I did not have in Denmark? That's right. It was the Bøfsandwich. You might say, hey, that's a hamburger. But the stalwart and proud Danes aren't going to allow anything to be named after German towns. The Bøfsandwich is strictly Danish, defended by the debrunriddere, or the Brown Knights. I'm following the recipe from debrunriddere.dk website, run by Hot Dog Judge here on Instagram. I'm caramelizing some onions. I've already got my own pickled beets, which are going to go on the bottom. I bought this true Danish remoulade, so I don't have to make my own. The pickles, well, I don't have Danish pickles. I'm just actually going to use some baby dills. And I'm going to be cheeky and add some Canadiana by using a poutine gravy instead of the brown gravy on the website. Anyway, slowly working on our onions, we're going to add some butter and a little bit of sugar, as the website suggested. This is the one thing I'm kind of making myself. It'll look more or less like this when it's done. But to start our build, we need some mustard, specifically Danish mustard. German style is acceptable. Even though this is not a hamburger, it's a Bøfsandwich. I've got this Gravelburg German-style mustard, which is actually very delicious. Then we can drop the beets. This is my homemade pickled beet recipe. I use corned beef spices, and I call them corned beets. We're also going to add some diced onion. It calls for white onion, but I only had red. Our pickles. Ketchup is next in the build. And then somehow I forgot to film the rest of the assembly, so I'm going to have to take it apart and show you what I did. Basically, I just put on the burger patty. There it is there. The ground beef patty, we'll call it. The caramelized onions and the remoulade. That was it. So we didn't miss much, but sorry about that. We'll put the hat back on, and then we're going to put it on a plate and switch perspective. Looks pretty good already, doesn't it? I was talking to my Danish in-laws when I was there, and they said, the gravy on the sandwich is a Jutland thing. And that's the proper way to do it. They only just started putting the gravy on in Copenhagen. My family all lives near Aalborg. And I hope they don't mind that I added the Canadian poutine gravy instead of the traditional Danish brown sauce. Regardless, that's a beautiful Viking Gravy Burger right there. We'll throw on top some crispy onions, as is the way, and we'll take a moment to admire. Given my proclivity for never actually following a recipe correctly, I think this still looks pretty good. But wait, there's one thing that you need to make it a Danish sandwich, and that's a tiny Danish flag. I got these tiny flags at Bilka, the Danish Walmart. They also provided the remoulade. They didn't provide them, I bought them there. But anyway, Bøfsandwich, the one sandwich I didn't eat in Denmark. Taste test. This is great. Obviously also a bit of a mess, but I'm not precious. I don't mind eating gravy-soaked things with my hands. A lot of sort of sweet and savory contrasts in this sandwich. The beets are earthy, the gravy's rich. I wish I had had the real thing when I was in Denmark, but I feel like this is a reasonable facsimile. I'm Sandwich Dad. Thank you for tuning in. Danish Bøfsandwich. Good day!